Let's do a simple exercise of building financial goals. We are assuming that you are young and has just started working. Even if you have been working for a while and have met some of your goals, you can easily adapt this process for your remaining goals. We have built a spreadsheet tool. We will use the spreadsheet to build our plan. It is okay if you have never used a spreadsheet before. It is just a large calculator and we can perform many calculations together. We have done the hard work of programming it. You just need to provide your inputs. This spreadsheet models your information and assumptions and helps you to do calculations about meeting your financial goals. Please key in your inputs in gray cells with blue fonts. Try not to modify any other cells. We will start with current age, retirement age, and expected life. Let's say that you are 23 years old and have saved 1 lakh till date. You can keep savings as 0 if you don't have any savings. You can also put a negative amount here. If you have a loan, say a student loan, or for that matter, any other loan that is yet to be repaid, you should put the current outstanding loan amount that needs to be repaid. How long would you like to work? What will be the age at which you will retire? We will put this as 58 years, as many organizations have that as the retirement age. Let's say that you are expected to live up to 100 years. You can put whatever number you feel comfortable with, maximum being 120. This number is important as you will need to support yourself and your family till this age. Now we will look at the earning part. Let's say that you earn 30,000 rupees per month. We will also project how your salaries will increase in future. Let's assume every year you get a raise of 8%. We will also assume that you will get promoted within your organization, or you would switch jobs every 3 years, and that will result in a salary jump of 30%. These are very typical numbers. However, you can change them based on your comfort levels. We will need to project how much money you will save and invest, and hence, we must specify the amount that you will save every month. Our saving habits may vary over time. You can specify how much would you save till the age of 30, from 30 to 40, 40 to 50, and from 50 till your retirement age. We will assume that you will save 15% till the age of 30 and 20% for the rest of the time. You can change these numbers based on your assumptions. After making assumptions about savings, we will make assumptions about the rate at which we will be able to invest our savings. Lot of us invest our funds in Employees Provident Fund, EPF, and other instrument based on one's risk appetite. Some of us may only stick to bank deposits beyond EPF, while others may look at real estate, gold, mutual funds, etc. We will explore various investment avenues in the later part of this course. Let's say we can generate 10% per annum return on our financial investment that we'll make from the savings. After retirement, you may tone down your risk-taking and may settle for lower but safer returns. Let's say that it is 7% per annum. These are post-tax returns. A 10% post-tax return means that if you have 1 lakh rupees and you have invested it in the market today and sold the investment at the end of 1 year, then after paying tax, you will be left with 1,10,000. Don't worry if it is confusing right now. We will understand it in more details later on when we look at specific investments like mutual funds. You can change both these rates based on what you think is achievable. The next assumptions we need to make is about inflation. What is inflation? We see that price of goods like food items, etc. rise with time. This is called inflation. As prices rise, each rupee will be able to buy lesser amount of goods. For instance, if the price of rice was 50 rupees a kg, then in 100 rupees you can buy 2 kgs. If the price rises to 80, then with the same 100 rupees you can only buy 1.25 kgs of rice. Thus, inflation erodes the value of money. We can see that investment increases the value while inflation erodes it. We will use this inflation rate to work out cost of things in future. The last cell here is for interest rate. We will use this rate if we were to take any loans like home loans or car loans. We will take that as 10% per annum. If you go to the right, there is an area called income booster. If you get married in future and if the spouse is working, then your combined income will rise. This area allows you to specify the age at which this may happen and the extent by which the income will grow at that point in time. We have assumed that one will get married at 30 and the combined income will go up by 75%. Post this age, the combined income will rise based on the assumptions of annual growth and promotion specified here. After defining our age, earning potential, return on investment, etc., we will specify your financial goals in this area. First 4 rows are reserved for home loan and car loan, as most of us tend to take them sometime during our life. Please do not type anything in these cells. They do not have blue fonts and grey background. You can specify the loan amount and the down payment for home loan. You also need to specify the age at which you will take this loan and by when would you like to repay it completely. We have taken the cost of the house to be 70 lakhs. We will get a loan of 63 lakhs, which is 90% of the value of the house, and remaining 7 lakhs would come from us as a down payment. Let's say that we will buy this house at 37 and will repay by the time you are 55 years. We will be repaying this loan in equated monthly installment or EMIs, and it will be paid out of our savings and accumulated investments. Same is the case with a car loan. We will assume that you will buy a car when you are 32 and the cost of the car is 5 lakhs. 4.5 lakhs will be the loan that will need to be paid back in 5 years. We will also need a down payment of 50,000. You can keep these numbers as 0 if you already have a home and car and do not need the loans. All items here are in terms of today's price. This price is adjusted for the inflation at the rate assumed here. Besides these, you can put in other key items. For instance, you may want a bike that costs 50,000 rupees and you would like to buy it when you are 28. There may be wedding expenses that you would like to share. Say your contribution is 7 lakhs, you would be getting married at 30. You may have kids by 32, and by the time they are 16, you may need money to fund their higher education. Let's provide for 20 lakhs for the education at the age of 48. This 20 lakhs is today's cost. We have also provided for medical expense of 75 lakhs at the age of 85 years. This 75 lakhs is also in today's value. As of now, we don't have Mediclaim that can provide cover beyond the age of 80. It would help us handle any medical situations. We will look at life and other insurances too later on in the course. The premium for all such products are expected to be met out of salary. The savings rate assumed here are post all these expenses, insurance premiums and taxes. You can add several other items that you may like. Please keep them in continuous cells. They need not be in ascending order of age.